from about 2 years old. And the issue is that she met my dad with these two black girls, two black babies, me and Yvonne. And daddy, she said she didn't want them. Years later, not long before she died, she said she didn't want me and Yvonne really. But she met my dad, and she met him with his two children, and he needed a mother role model, or a mother figure to look after the babies, to help him look after me and Yvonne. So she accepted that role, even though inside she didn't really want to. And eventually, she got pregnant with my mixed race sister, my biracial sister Lizetta. And then daddy married her because she was pregnant. And then she had my biracial brother Philip after that. Now the story is, my stepmother, her mom, my step grandmother Maria Kazmarak, when she gave birth to my stepmother Rini, she was like 2 days in labor. It was a really bad labor. My step grandmother, who's Polish, had a really bad experience, and there was a lot of problems around the delivery of the baby, which is my stepmom. And as a result, my stepmother suffered, was born with, what do you call it? When people have those fits, these fits, I forgot the name. So she was born with these permanent fits because of the problem around the labor, and it was so long, and there was really difficult labor. My grandmother never had another baby again, and she never had sex again. She divorced her husband, which was my stepmom's dad, who was also Polish. So when my stepmom grew up, yeah, she was told that because of the difficulties with her health, she would never be able to have children. So when she met my dad with these two little black girls, the reality is, we were, what's the word? A novelty. We were a novelty because there were these cute little black girls, yeah, with African features and nappy hair, and it was quite a novelty for white people, because they look cute. They're little and they're tiny and they're just babies, so they're cute. So she took on these two black children with my dad, yeah, and embarked on a relationship with my dad. And the medical professionals had told her she would never be able to have children. So that's why she took on me and Yvonne. Because at that point, she thought she would never be able to have children. And do you know what the story is? That's the reason why my dad didn't marry her. Because my dad started a relationship with her. He was living with her as common law husband and wife. We were living at 87 Shepherd's Lane. And for a long time, my stepmom and my real dad were not married. Daddy wouldn't marry her, even though she took on the role. She accepted the role as mother to me and Yvonne, these two black girls that were not, two black African girls who were not her own. But my dad would not marry her. So I don't know, men probably sometimes think they don't want to commit to a woman who can't give them or produce for them what they want, something of their own. My dad obviously had a old-fashioned values, which a lot of black men have today. And my dad never had no intentions of marrying her. And anyway, she got pregnant one day, and my dad and my stepmom couldn't believe it because they were shocked. They thought, oh my God, I'm pregnant. And they were pregnant with their first child, which was my biracial sister, Lizetta. So they never expected it. And I remember daddy coming home when they found out she was pregnant, and it was a big, I think they celebrated. There was a big, commotion, a big celebration in the house because daddy said, And the doctor them say she never can get pregnant, and it's only black man can get the woman pregnant. Yeah, and all that kind of thing, you know. And Daddy was, he was quite proud of himself because he thought, oh, I defied the medical professions. They said one thing, and my dad felt he beat he, he defied them. So anyway, once my stepmom was pregnant with my biracial sister Lizetta, my dad um suddenly my dad immediately turned around and asked her to marry him. Yeah, because in those days that's what the thing they were the right thing to do when you're pregnant. My dad didn't want the child born out of wedlock. So while my stepmom was heavily pregnant, they arranged the wedding. While she was heavily pregnant, before she had Lizetta, me, daddy, and my mom, my stepmom, there was a big wedding. They got married. There was a big wedding in Leeds, Chapeltown, at the Methodist church. And me and Yvonne were about 8. I was about 8 years old. And me and Yvonne were the bridesmaids. And there was a big wedding in Chapeltown in the Methodist church. And then in the reception, we had a big reception. Daddy killed a whole goat because Daddy brought the goat in the house the night before and took it down the cellar, and the goat came in alive. So I said, Daddy, what are you doing with the goat? He said he's going to kill the goat. So I remember saying, don't kill the goat, Daddy. And Daddy took the goat downstairs in the cellar and killed the goat. And they cooked it the next day. They wash it, chop it, clean it, skin him, and clean it and cook. Daddy cooked the goat himself and did a massive pot of curry goat. And I remember saying, nah, man, I don't want none of that curry goat because I saw the goat coming live. So I said, I don't want none of that dirty thing there. But um, I was given a small portion in the wedding reception. And I remember being very young and I ate it and it was nice. The curry goat was banging. When they say about fresh meat live, when you take the animal live and you kill the animal live and cook it fresh, it does make a difference because the meat is so tasty. So anyway, get back to the subject now. So that was the issue. Daddy only married my stepmom because obviously he had some love. He loved to my stepmom, and he was appreciative of her. But the core issue is he only married my stepmom because she eventually was in his eyes managed to fulfill the the marriage rights by giving him children of his own. If she hadn't got pregnant, Daddy would not have married her. Yeah, and I think eventually he would have moved on as me and Yvonne grew up and left home. So the issue is because my real mother said to me much later on in my life, my real mother said to me many times that Daddy said to her, he will never take up no white woman. He will never take up no white woman. So the issue is all this media intrusion that have been there and the system, the authorities, the NHS, the social service, all them kind of thing there, the court, the police service, they and the media, the mainstream media, they're in a way. They're in a way from morning. And the reasons why they were in a way from morning, what got them attention in the first place, and the media attention, the authorities' attention, was the fact that my mother, my biological mother, had a child to her uncle in 1971. She was in a relationship with her uncle. It was not rape. She was actually in a relationship. She was living on Francis Street in Chapeltown under the same roof. Me, Yvonne, Sandra, Carol, and Joanne. Joanne is uncle, brother's daughter. We were all living there. We're like one family. My mom and uncle, brother were in a relationship, a sexual relationship, like it was normal. That's where the attention came in. That's where the attention came in. That's where the attention came in. A lot of you don't know nothing. So let me tell you, that's where the attention came in. Then my mom got pregnant with my uncle, my uncle as well, her mother's brother. and she produced a child, Stephanie. So that's where the thing came. And mommy was going to them, asking them for help, the social service, the welfare service, to give her house because we were all in one room in Francis Street. Back in those days, the Windrush time there. When we were babies, we were all sleeping in one bed in one room. You know them we there, the Windrush time. My mom couldn't get her own flat, her own like 3-4 bedroom house and all them something there. So she go to the council. She didn't have money. She wasn't working. And she go to the council and beg them to give her play. And that's when them come in at the argument there. That's when them come in at the argument and find out her background, her background there, that she's in a relationship with her uncle, and she produced a baby. And when I think when she get pregnant with Stephanie, to my uncle. Stephanie is my sister. My last sister came after me. She's her daddy's uncle brother. When she get pregnant and she go to them, she had 5 pitney then. 5 pitney, all under the age of 5. My mother was only something like 24 or something ridiculous like that. She was only 24 and she had 5 pitney to different man. One of them was her uncle. And we were all under the age of 5 in a one room. In a one room. So mommy was finding she was struggling because I think her and uncle brother catch up in an argument and then finish. Because I think all the pressures of them living under one roof in one room with the whole heap of pitney them. Yeah, mommy had 5 pitney. One of them, the last one was uncle brother's. Then there was Joanna, which was uncle brother's daughter. So there were 6 girls. 6 girls. Joanna was only young, but she was older than all of us. But she was still only young. Mommy had 6 girls. And mommy's only about 24 years old. And uncle brother was a lot older than her. In my big man to mommy. And they were all under one roof. So the pressure's no money. Uncle brother's not working. She's not working. There's no money coming in. There's no savings. There's no rich mommy and daddy to turn to. Like the white people them. So mommy was finding a lot of stress. Uncle brother was getting stressed with all the whole heap of picnic. I run around, I scream, mommy, mommy, and all them kind of thing there. I get on everybody nerves, the baby them. I scream and I quarrel and I fight. Mommy, me hungry, mommy, and all them kind of thing there. Yeah, and mommy run out a cornmeal thing there to get the picnic them. And she run out of milk and she get frustrated. So the relationship got strained. And then uncle, brother, and mommy separated and went their way. So, and he took it for him, daughter, Joanna, our cousin, yeah, mommy's niece. And she was left with the 5 baby them in a one room with no money, no nothing, no house, no money, no job, no land, no nothing. And the people them hungry, the nappy them run out. The milk they run out. You understand? The cornmeal porridge run out. The bread run out. Nothing in the fridge. So mommy had no choice. Yeah. She didn't do it because she wanted to. She had no choice, but she had to go to the welfare business, the welfare system, and beg them for help. And that's how them come in. They don't just give you help like that. They want to assess everything and do assessment. And they want to know your background and they want to know your business. And then when they hear certain thing, them start dig up in your business. And that's how the whole thing started. Then getting a mommy business and find out, say, she have whole heap of pitney to different man. 5 pitney in a concession under 5 years old, and she's not married. And in them days there, the Windrush days, there was a big taboo for single mothers. There's a taboo now, never mind back in those days. And then you got kids to different men, whole heap of different men. They stereotype you. My mommy was stereotyped like a whore. Yeah. And she was a decent Christian woman. She was a decent Christian girl. And she was stereotyped, and the racism then, the institutional racism, and the whole of the church was involved in it. Because mommy was a Christian. She was a practicing Christian. She used to go to church every Sunday and carry her pitney, dress up and carry her pitney, then go to church. Hello, darling, my brother. How are you? I'm just doing a video. I'm not too bad. I'm just doing a video now. I'm telling the world the story. You understand me? So that's how the whole thing came in, because there was a guy called David Adibowale from Leeds. In 1969, he was murdered. The police just targeted the system. It wasn't just the police. The system just targeted him, the authorities and that, and the police, just because he was a vulnerable. And it was like we are gimmicks. We're something to laugh at and interesting. Yeah? We were different. We seemed different to them. And that's what happened with my mom. You know, my mom, they treat my mom like some kind of gimmick who run around getting pregnant, and she having baby to her uncle and relationship with her uncle as if it was normal. And then, you know, and she became like a gimmick, like David Abawali, where she was targeted. We were all targeted, the whole family, to be forced, assimilated, because they feel say if black women are left with a black mother, them time was very stereotype. They will continue the pattern and become single mother and rare, and you need to force the Western ideology, and they need to blah blah blah. You see? And that's how the whole thing come about. So I don't know if you say you know the story, you don't know nothing. I'm not going by what's convenient for the system. They're trying to deny that they are the ones that are directly and institutionally racist, and are them I control everything from the beginning. You don't know nothing. So when you push up dirty argument to me about domestic violence, the black woman, a black baby of 3 years old beating up a black boy of 5 years old, you're a fucking idiot. Don't bring your dirty nastiness to me. You're rubbish. And the old Haitian girl, I never raped nobody in my life. You're coming in because you're jealous, because you know, say, you are not coming to the argument. You individuals are pushing in yourself into the argument. What's your argument? What's your argument? Because according to what I can see, you're even pushing the agenda LGBTQ. So you look like a idiot because you are the one pushing the argument LGBTQ and not me. Yeah. So you one lesbian, and and it's like, say, how dare you come to me in your ways? Yeah, because I'm challenging the government, and I'm bringing my own case. You don't have no case. If you want to, go take your case somewhere else. Come out of my argument. Yeah, no man no want you. Come out of my argument. Yeah, so all this diversion and confusion, and that's where the arguments start. Even this black boy said at Hounslow, in this accommodation in Hounslow and Almond Grove, 54 Almond Grove, he said, oh, you're trying to get a one over me. I said, what do you mean? I don't even know you. And that's like the Asian girl who are coming at this argument. Everybody are coming and say, oh, you're trying to get one over me. Yeah, because none of them have an argument. I beat your argument, and it doesn't even matter. The point is, I'm not even acknowledging you. I'm not even acknowledging you. I know what my case is, and it starts from the 1970s, 1971, when my mom got pregnant with her uncle. And you're jealous because you know from 1971, my argument is against my case is against the authorities and the media, and they for all what they've caused, all their intrusion, all their prejudice and their racism, yeah, towards the whole family, which started with my mother, my biological mother. You people, you individuals, some of you out there, you know, Asian girls, Asian females, because you're not a girl, you're a big woman, babe, and all these black boys, you're jealous. You're being played up against me because you're jealous, because you know, say from 1971, the government have to pay out financial compensation towards me and the whole of my family for direct and institutional racism. Argument done. I'll come back later. Jealousy is eating you out. That's a lot of money. That's not 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. That's not no dibby dibby money. That's not no idiot money. Yeah? That's about 500 million pounds sterling Blood clot, jealous. You're jealous because you know, say, we are going to live good. And you understand what I'm saying? We are going to live good. Our children and children's children will have opportunity. Yeah, about 800 million to 500 to 800 million pounds sterling. And we are due, me and my family, all of my family on both sides, the Williams and the Francis. The Williams family and the Francis family and the Blissett family will all hold all the money, that money for share between all owner. And you individuals out there, like the Asian girl who come to Speaker's Corner yesterday, you come with your bad mind jealous. Because you know, want to see we with nothing. You know, want to see we with nothing more than you. You know, want to see we with nothing more than you. You're too jealous. Because me not know a dirty idiot argument with you. You're an idiot. I'm not going to stay there arguing rubbish. What is your point? What is your point? You don't have none. I'm rich. My family are rich. Me, I'm rich. My family are rich. What's your argument? You know what? See, we with nothing. Cause you too bad mind. They might play upon your jealousy. They may evoke jealousy. They may evoke jealousy in you. You know what? See, we with nothing. What are you trying to say? Me and my family don't deserve nothing. We don't deserve financial compensation for what we've been through. Is that what you're saying, idiot? Come out to the argument. You don't have none. What's your point? You're just jealous. The fact that you see black people have something more than you, more better than you, bigger car, bigger house, bigger land, and we are doing something constructive with the money. Yeah, for better we self as a people. You don't want to see it because you're too blood clot jealous. You love look down your dirty stinking nose pan way. Yeah, but when we have the opportunity now to have better than you, and we are look down upon you like a shit. We are look down upon you because we have it in the bank now. We have it in the bank now. So we turn now if we look down upon you. You not like it. You feel inferior. That's all for today. Well, not today. I'll do another video later. That's the crux of the argument. You don't want people, you don't want to see me, I look good, I have everything I go on for me. Me people, them, I look good, them have them own house, them land, them car, them everything, them big bank account, them big fat bank account, them just walk in at the shop and throw down them credit card and say, hey, you understand, them gold master's card and say, hey, me people, them just walk in and say, me want this. And the people them are run around them. Oh, madam, can I get you a glass of wine? Oh, madam, would you like to sit down on the chair? Oh, madam. You know, want it, you say, because we are get the red carpet treatment. When we have the money in the bank and everything I run for we. We have the red carpet treatment. Or when we go in the shop, people bow down upon them feet. Bow down upon their feet. You understand? Just how like they treat the whole heap of Arab and the Asian and the white people, then when they walk into these big shop with their big credit card, their big master's card. And everybody's at their feet. Oh, madam, can I get you a coffee? Can I get you a glass of wine? Would you like to sit down? Can I trim your toes? Can I trim your toenails? Can I trim your fingernails? You know, you don't want we forget that treatment there. Because money talks. Money is power. You people, individuals, with your jealous bad mind, you've been concentrating on war because you've been manipulated by the system all the time, right from the beginning. They've taught you to create war, make actions of war, and to involve in the war with them, and the undermining the black people and undermining the black community and targeting people and raping and killing and murdering and pillaging. That was of your mind, but my mind was different. My mind recognized when I realized everything was what was happening. Yeah, when I realized everything was happening from, I think about when Carlos Williams was taken into prison, I think that was around about 2007, 2008. When I realized everything was going on, the first thing that came into my mind, I didn't want revenge on you or anybody else, because I know the system will play up you and everybody on me from the beginning. Then they want me to play up me on you, and then I thought, no, I'm intelligent, you're not intelligent. Yeah? You're subordinate and inferior. Yeah? An intelligent person will think, why am I going to waste my time bitch backbiting with people, individuals, and you're not going to actually benefit nothing. You're not going to achieve really nothing unless you're a narcissist and you get satisfaction with killing, raping, and plundering innocent people and people all over the world. I don't get satisfaction in that. Yeah, I don't do those things. I've never done those things, and I will never get any inner satisfaction from that. I'm not going to actually benefit, or my family, or my children, or my whole wider family. I'm not going to actually achieve or benefit from that. Yeah, unless it's through the devil. But I don't think like you. Individuals like you are, some of you bad men out there that have been manipulated, coerced, and bribed by the system. I thought differently. The first thing, and then, the first thing I thought in my head, I'm going for compensation because I recognized immediately my worth as soon as everything came out and it hit me. And I'd not known this all my life until 2007, 2008, roughly around about then. As soon as it hit me, the realization of what's been going on from 1971, I said, the first thing I said, wow, I'm the richest woman in the world. To Bomboclaw, I said to myself, wow, I'm the richest woman in the world. Wow, I'm the richest woman in the world. That's when Huna start get jealous. Some of you know out there. And here come the Haitian girl, come one Asian young girl. When was you born? Last week, and you're coming into my argument. Move and go, you dirty nastiness. Move and go. You're too jealous and bad mind. You know why me forget red carpet treatment. Yeah, you know why me for living in my own big mansion house. You know why me if you're walking at the shop and have the people that run around me. Yeah, I give me the red carpet treatment. You know what? Me no say me can go in any blood clot shop and buy anything when my blood clot want. I mean, not have to fret, no worry about payback loan and all them idiot business. Me just buy it outright, straight. And you know what? I know say my people them could have them own everything, them own land, them own house, them own holiday homes, their own top class car, Ferrari, Rolls Royce, Bentley. All them something there, you know, why see that happen? Because you do bad mind. You know, as soon as I recognize my value and my worth, you started to get jealous because you realize, uh-oh, this one's clever. We fucked with the wrong one. She's too clever. Yeah? And you know, I'm not going to fight innocent and kill innocent people. What for? What are you going to achieve? That's stupid. Why should I do that when I'm worth about 800 million, even more than 800, but I'm worth about 800 million pounds for me and the whole of my family. So we can have a better future for not just my family on the Francis, the Williams, the Blissett, but our children and our children's children now don't have to suffer no poverty. They don't have to kiss no ass to get no job in McDonald's, or Barrett Suit Shop. They can own them own blood clot business now. You understand? That's when you start to get jealous because you thought, oh, that was it. That one's intelligent. Yeah, she doesn't think backward like you. You understand? So, that's the cross. That's it. That's it, really. And the jealousy just eats you out. It just fucking kill you. The fact that you thought, shit, that one, she suddenly realized her worth and her value. She suddenly realized she's a billionaire. Her and her family are billionaire. No more poverty. We don't need to go to NHS no more. We can go to Bupa. We can go to Bupa. You understand what I'm saying? It's a kill out your blood clot because you have to go stand up in a PIP, disability benefit allowance from the NHS, and I beg them the little rubbish council flat and the rubbish this and that and the other. You jump on the the bandwagon from years ago when you realize I'm worth millions and I'm going for that. In compensation, billions and millions. Then you jealous, I try to make a case for yourself and say, oh, I'm a victim. What? You're not a victim of nothing. You're just jealous that the government are using you and the media, yeah, to sabotage me because the government are gutted and the mainstream media are gutted that black people have actually sense and they know when they're worth, they know their worth and they go for it. That's why the only reason why they're giving you the platform to come in, because they're racist and they don't like to see black people have their own independence and their own money. Because they know say from black people have them own independence and their own money, we don't have to kiss no ass. We don't have to kiss no fucking ass. You understand? So they put you there to try sabotage my compensation case. Because that's what it is at the bottom line. What else is your objective? Yeah, you big breadfruit head. What else is your objective? Right now, 2022. What's your objective? Do you not want to, are you trying to foil, trying to stop my plan, my case of receiving millions and hundreds of millions of pounds in compensation? That's it, bottom line. Why would you want to do that? I don't even fucking know you. I don't even fucking know you. Go read your Ladybird book. Go play with your jigsaw. I don't know you.